Greg Holbrook celebrating a victory while we were away. The equalizer has earned himself a berth in the semifinals. He dispatched the Mopar Magic Dodge of Jerry Wiggins. Now, Bigfoot came back as a fast loser, as we told you he might. He'll take on Auto Value King Crunch in the quarterfinal round. Andy Brass wants this victory badly. Remember, it was the Auto Value King Crunch that has kind of been the ringleader in the banned Bigfoot 8 controversy. Well, Bigfoot 8 is now banned, and Andy Brass, the Bigfoot 8 driver, has the Bigfoot 4 truck and will try to dispatch Crunch. And look at Bigfoot 4 come after it. Brass is after it. Brass has the lead in the turn as he has made up the stagger. One more time, and Andy Brass is about to record one of his most satisfying victories of the year. Wow, look at him go all out. Andy Brass and Bigfoot number 4 with the victory over the Auto Value King Crunch. And I'm going to tell you, when I watch Andy Brass, I see a guy who I think has built a lot of confidence in the truck that he was driving earlier in the year in Bigfoot 8, and knowing he can air it out, the truck will stop, the truck will be kind to him. Now he's gone back to an older model truck. It's not as kind to him. It doesn't stop as easy, but Andy Brass is still driving it the same way. Watch him here on the second lead, and look at him air it out. You know, Bigfoot is suing TNT to try and get Bigfoot 8 reinstated, but right now, Andy Brass looks like he's got plenty in Bigfoot 4.
Andy, we know there's no love lost between you and Stevens. He's been going around. As a matter of fact, he's even got a sign on the front of his truck in reference to a lawsuit that you all have against the TNT people. That's his viewpoint. You told me in Dallas that you would love nothing better than to come back and beat him with an older truck, and that's exactly where you are right now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, everybody's protesting the new truck and everything. You know, well, we brought out the old one and proved we can do it right again with the old one. You know, we don't really need the new one, but the new one's a lot safer. It's a lot better truck, and it puts on a lot better show. You know, we can come back out with the old Ford Bigfoot, you know, and beat him. That just tickles me pink.
Look at that smile. That's a smile from feeling like he made Scott Stevens eat some of the sheet metal right there as he brought the old truck out and beat the Auto Value King Crunch. Well, obviously, one of the two Fords in this quarterfinal showdown is already out of it. John Moore's no problem has kind of gone dead in the water, if you will. So the Outlaw, you can just look at it and know he's not 100%, but all he has to do is make a legal run, and he is going to earn a spot in the semifinal. So Mike Wine, the crew from Pennsauken, New Jersey, is not mowing people down with impressive performances here, but this is a course where if you can survive every run, you may be around for the next round of competition, because this is truly a monster truck course of attrition, and the latest to be eliminated by mechanical problems is the no-problem Ford Bronco. Put the Outlaw in the semifinals and give the victory to Mike Wine. A lot of smoke out of the Outlaw's headers, but obviously he gets the win despite the heat problems. Here's the start again, and John Moore just immediately dived and never got it fired. And really, that was all the Outlaw needed. He could take it nice and smooth from that point on. John Moore shaking his head, and Mike Wine going back to say yeah to Chris Chapman.
He said it earlier. What in the world else can go wrong with this truck?
You're not going to believe this. We got it narrowed down to either I blew a head gasket. We're going out there, and it's still 220 degrees. We broke the front end and broke the drive shaft. We worked on it so hard, I totally forgot about the motor. Just negligence. Ran it out there a second time. Foot broke down. I got to come back. Again, it broke the front drive shaft, and we still worked on the original problem, the tie rod. Went back out there 220 degrees. It's well over 260. I don't even know if I took out the rings in the motor or the water temperature. But, you know me, I'll get it fixed some way. I'm going to go back out the next round no matter what. If I'm going to destroy it, it's going to be destroyed on the racetrack while somebody's trying to beat me. I'm not going to give up. Nobody's going to get a bike run off me.
The superstars of monster truck racing on the TNT Monster Truck Challenge. Well, they love this matchup at Louisville Motor Speedway. The Chevrolet, the World Championship runner-up a year ago, the Carolina Crusher, against the runner-up from 2 years ago, Bigfoot. But again, this is Bigfoot 4, and Andy Brass is in trouble. It looks like he has died again. He's had this problem the entire way. He's fired again, but he's almost a half a lap down. Bigfoot is coming on. Crusher with a huge lead. Andy Brass is coming after him. Look at him chewing up the ground. Bigfoot has not conceded this race. He's got the inside on the stagger. Andy Brass is going for it. Crusher still has the lead. terms of carburation or in the electrical system, something virtually killed Bigfoot, and Crusher built a huge lead. But Andy Brass may be the most aggressive driver in the sport today. He buries it. He catches him on the last set. I don't know. It's close. He might have actually pulled it off. Let's go to Army, who's got both drivers with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, you had to see, I believe, the best monster truck race ever. You just saw it. Between the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet and the Bigfoot Ford. Andy Brass, it bobbled on you right on the starting line. Have any idea what happened?
No, I don't. You know, we've been having problems with that right off the line. All night tonight it's been bobbling on us. We fixed it one run, and then this run it acted up again.
Well, by the crowd screaming, we just found out you're coming to the finals. You took the win. Gary, does that surprise you?
It was a very close race. I knew I was going to push the truck really hard, and they're running against Andy, and right there at the end, I thought he did get me.
Wow, that's not a lawnmower getting ready to cut your grass outside. That is how bad the Outlaw sounds right now. This is a sick engine, ladies and gentlemen. But the Outlaw, as Mike Wine said, nobody gets a bye run. He is going to try and push the equalizer in the semifinal matchup. But I'm going to tell you, I just don't think Mike Wine's got much to work with against the truck that won the World Championship a year ago. And the rookie, full of confidence, Greg Holbrook driving the equalizer. Well, you can see the Outlaw's already cooked. Equalizer doesn't know it or is going off. Look at, man, he really hit hard, but he's still going. Outlaw's dead in the water. Equalizer can ease up if he wants to. He is going to the final against Bigfoot in what's going to be a classic race and one that's critical for the points. Greg Holbrook, the winner in the equalizer. And we'll have the championship coming up here at Louisville Motor Speedway in just a few moments. And when we do, it'll be a key matchup toward determining who's going to win the World Championship in 1990. You see Outlaw, we talked about the heat factor earlier, all the problems he's had, and the engine just could not stand anymore. He dies in the turn. In the meantime, Equalizer coasting to victory, knowing he's going to have his best shot ready for Andy Brass and that Bigfoot Ford. Greg Holbrook's Equalizer, the Chevrolet, goes to meet the big bad Ford in the final. It's a classic Monster Smash Championship, and it's coming up next on ESPN.